specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Throwing on second and long. Jackson. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
The partner guaranteed they approach this with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. John Randall dropping the hammer. On fourth down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. Able to power through. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. First and 10. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Mayfield now from the 50. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run on first down. Austin. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Play fake. Mayfield. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Second and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Cowboys, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. To throw, Mayfield. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And he's got it. Touchdown. James Cook in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Aubrey good with the PAT. And it's now 14-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was James Cook finishing things off with a touchdown catch. Shreds it with a stiff arm. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden, getting set for quarter
and
number
rejoin
3
our
here.
broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
180, regular. Start.
Mayfield off the play fake. That's complete to Cameron Johnson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jerome Bettis from 17 yards out. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here's Jackson. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Ariza is on to punt here as he gets this one away.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a yard.
Good. 180. What's up?
Well, a fake on the jet sweep as they run with Cook up the middle. There he goes again. Inside the 10.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
James Cook,
62 yards.
and the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Packers ready to take over offensively.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Throwing is Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Phil, that got in there to bring him down.
Well, it's obvious, but I can't help but say it here. It's never a good day when the opposing defense has more sacks than you have points. The win seems likely, but this defense is still playing for something here. They see that 0 on the scoreboard, and they don't want that to change.
Jackson.
He'll try and do this himself.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. On now is the Packers punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but They've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out of this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Hey, middle.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
At the 31-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. That'll give him 8 that time. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Packers, 1st down. A gain of 7. And a Packer 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
A gain of 8.
2nd and a couple.
At the 49-yard line.
A quick throw here out to Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Green Bay.
Jackson will throw again.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
That's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the Cowboys' 31-yard line.
Now it's Jackson.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
Thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got 'em.